Things couldn't be better, except for the fact that he hasn't talked to Annabeth for over a year.
This whole year, why didn't you reach out?
Hello guys and welcome to another video. I guess the marketing team for season 2 got very jealous that we were all geeking out about the latest season 3 leaks, and I guess they wanted in on the action, which means that now we have this. Wait guys, I wanted to see when the TV show tie-in Sea of Monsters book drops, and tell me why Barnes & Noble already has the exclusive stills listed on their page. Am I late to knowing about this? No, you're not. In fact, you are the first person to inform me of this existence, so thank you. They're re-releasing the Sea of Monsters, but just with the cover from the show. Even though it's not release date, if you go on Barnes & Noble's website, you can see some of the bonus pictures included in the book, and let me just tell you, they are adorable. And also the closest thing we've gotten to a trailer, because oh my god, we are less than 2 months away from the show and we still haven't gotten a trailer. So let's take a look at the pictures, because that's all we have. This is the first spread of pictures that we got. It's the first out of 3, and the first picture that we have here on the top left corner is titled, "While Grover Searches for Pan, Percy Goes to School at Merryweather Prep." And a lot of people are commenting that this is the one and only time we're going to see Percy being happy in the season, because it looks like he has a smile on his face. Poor guy is just attending school. He's finally made it through a whole school year at the same school, and he's happy because that's the last day of school, and he technically has a friend at school, so things couldn't be better, except for the fact that he hasn't talked to Annabeth for over a year.
This whole year, why didn't you reach out?
That's what I'm trying to do now.
Okay, maybe just give me a few minutes.
Don't worry about it. Just get some sleep.
Which I'm sure is weighing heavy on his mind. The thing about this picture is, do you think Annabeth is in this picture? Not like visibly, obviously, but wearing her invisibility cap. Because we know that she's spying on Percy all throughout the day, and he keeps seeing like shadows on walls, and he's like, what is going on? I'm going insane. So do you think Annabeth is here? Do you think she is present? I hope she is. Directly underneath it is a picture of Percy's back, and we get a shot of Sally's face, looking very cute and with lighter hair than the previous season, I feel like. It's titled, "Sally Jackson, Percy's Mom, gives Percy advice for his next summer at Camp Half-Blood." In terms of timeline, I'm guessing this picture takes place before the other one, so she's probably like, "Oh Percy, it's your last day of school, I hope you have fun, and afterwards I will take you to Camp Half-Blood, and I'm sure that you and Annabeth will work things out." Oh my god, it just dawned on me. We might be getting the conversation that we get from Sally and Percy and Annabeth in the Battle of the Labyrinth, where she's like, "Oh yeah, you were just going to the movies as friends," and here she's like, "Yeah, you just miss her so much because she's your friend, huh, Percy?" I wonder what kind of advice she'll give him, because I'm sure that she knows about Annabeth, and I'm sure she's gonna say something about it. And speaking of Annabeth, that is our next picture. This is one of the leaks that we got way back when, of Annabeth in front of the Grey sisters taxi, pointing her dagger at Tyson at the last day of school, because remember, Annabeth was surveying Percy, so she knows everything that's going on. This is titled, "Annabeth Chase, daughter of Athena, finds Percy on his way to school and tells him Camp Half-Blood is in trouble." Wait, wait, what do you mean on his way to school? I don't think this is correct. Is this wrong? On his way to school? We literally saw him at school. Is this a different day? Now I'm just more confused. Let me know what you think down below. Is the book messing with us on purpose, or is this maybe another day? And obviously this makes no sense, because why would she try to force Percy at knife point to go to Camp Half-Blood with her? So I'm not too sure about this caption. Let me know. Do you think it's a mistake? What is it? But she's looking so cute, and I love that after this scene we get the leak that we got where Annabeth is like, "I never said boyfriend. I believe you."
This whole year, why didn't you reach out?
That's what I'm trying to do now.
Your girlfriend. She's not my girlfriend!
I am not your friend? I am not a girl?
Here we go, that's the picture that we get next. Percy and Annabeth sitting in the cab. I thought those were Percy's legs in the tan, but I think that's Tyson. It just goes to show how tall he is, because they're like near Leah's chin. And the caption here is, "Percy and Annabeth take a ride in the Grey sisters taxi to Camp Half-Blood." And yeah, I think this is being edited a little bit. I don't know if it's because of spoilers, because the person who's captioning this has not read the book, but Tyson is here. We can see more than 2 sets of legs. And also I'm wondering, why are there holes in like the taxi? Is that normal? Is that normal? But also the scene that we've seen in the teaser, because they felt compelled to release it since it had been leaked.
This is your boyfriend, huh?
I never said boyfriend. I never said boyfriend.
I believe you.
Also, only showed Percy and Annabeth, but we know Tyson is here and we know that Tyson has to get to Camp Half-Blood with them, right? So I'm confused. Like, whose legs are those? Are they Tyson's? And if so, why is he being erased from the narrative? Let's move on to the next spread, and here we start off with a Luke picture. Obviously, we have seen this before. He is riding a black horse, and I am almost 100% sure that this is gonna be Blackjack, because why not introduce Blackjack from season 2 if you're gonna have him in season 3, and we know we're gonna have him because we saw this leak last week, so we know he's gonna be there. Why not make him a more important character? It'll just make the moment when Percy frees him that much more significant. Percy discovers the Giants were sent by Luke Castellan as a distraction. Luke escapes Camp Half-Blood on Pegasus. Basically, what's going to happen is that Percy is going to show up at Camp Half-Blood, fight some monsters, which it looks like it might be the Giants and not the Bulls this time around. And while that is happening, Luke is there poisoning Talia, which is very rude. I don't know how Percy's gonna find out, but from this other teaser that we got, it looks like maybe he finds out and confronts him and sees him while it's happening, and Luke beats him in a fight, and then he's like, Luke out. But also, I don't think Percy's gonna be wearing these clothes during that, so I'm probably wrong. Maybe they were attacked twice at Camp Half-Blood. Anything could happen. And directly underneath this, we have a picture titled, After the Battle, Percy Meets Tantalus, the new activities director at Camp Half-Blood. Look at him, he's just giving. So clearly after the battle, he is still wearing his school uniform and his school backpack. He looks so little next to Tantalus. I love this. We also get a picture of Clarice holding her spear, and it's so funny that Tantalus is right in front of her, also holding a very similar spear, if not the exact same spear. Looks like they're judging him. I don't know. How can they be mad at him already? He just saved the camp, didn't he? But for some reason, Percy gets to Camp Half-Blood, and as per usual, everyone's already mad at him for no reason whatsoever. So then we get this picture of Camp Half-Blood and the cabins, and it looks so pretty. I love it lit up. And the caption is, demigods gather near the main cabins, which still stand after the fighting. The main cabins, I wonder if there are other cabins that fell during the fight. Who knows? Are they just gathering to shame Percy? Because that's what it looks like in the next picture here. Two campers, who I don't know who they are. I don't think they're anyone in particular. And it's called, Percy is escorted to the Poseidon cabin. He looks so mad. Look at that Arthur rage fist that he has going on. Why is he alone being escorted into the Poseidon cabin? Like, Tyson should be there. Annabeth should be there. Please, someone explain what is going on. Poor Percy always gets to Camp Half-Blood, saves the day, immediately punished for it. And he will continue to be punished this season because things do not go well for him until like the very end, and then he still does not get to take credit for it. By the way, while I love leaks, it's just so hard to accept that this is the only kind of content we get, because this is the quality of content that we get from leaks. Not the best. Compare that to this picture. This makes me so excited for the season. So everyone knows what Percy's outfit looked like in season 1 because he simply only wore that outfit throughout the whole season. Those are their main colors, respectively. However, at the start of season 2, when they have not spoken in a year,
This whole year, why didn't you reach out?
we get Percy very intentionally being dressed in purple or aubergine, whatever you want to call that color. He is wearing Annabeth's jacket color. And what is Annabeth wearing? Our girl Annabeth is wearing both green and blue. If that doesn't scream yearning and soulmates to you, I don't know what does. Thank you. For the wardrobe department, even though they are not giving them a lot of variety, at least they're giving us something to work with. Us shippers, I mean. Percy's hair has never looked curlier, and Annabeth's hair just looks... I love that we're getting so many different hairstyles this season for her, because I know she also puts those braids back in a lower braid. We get like the 2 ponytails when she's doing the chariot race, so I love the versatility. Here we have the third and final spread, and oh my god, this picture is so funny. I love her glasses. Wasp is one of the 3 Grey sisters. She drives a taxi without any eyes. Oh my god. Also, the glasses are just like a cheap way to not have to do the CGI on them not having a single eye, but that's fine. I like it. She looks very chic. On the right, we have the picture I mentioned earlier. Percy and Annabeth ready their weapons to fight the last Trigonian giants. So this confirms that we might not get the last Trigonian giant fight at the school. It has instead been moved to Camp Half-Blood, to the borders of Camp Half-Blood, instead of the Bulls. And I'm wondering, maybe we'll get the last Trigonian first, the Canadians first, and then we'll get the Bulls, and that is when, I don't know, honestly, I don't know. Next up, we have this cool shot of Percy holding Riptide. First hand comes Riptide, the sword given to him by Chiron. That's all that they're giving us. Also, what a nerd Percy is, wearing his backpack all the way up. Nerd! Honestly, it's way better for your back, Percy. I get you, I respect you, but also you look like such a nerd. I wonder if someone will comment on that. Speaking of nerds, but at the same time not really, this is the final picture that we've gotten. It's Clarice LaRue comes to Percy and Annabeth's aid. She is ready to defend the camp, and she looks like she's ready to defend the camp. If she's coming to their aid, it does not look like she's in a hurry. It looks like she's taking a leisurely stroll and waiting for them to beg for her help. She looks quite badass though. Here's what we've gotten. Okay, so this confirms that in the show, Luke sends the last Draconian giants to camp as a distraction while he poisons Talia's tree, and then Percy sees him escaping and realizes what he did. But that is not the only new information that we have gotten this week. Take a look at this exclusive for season 3 filming. It's quite exciting. So obviously the project is called Mink Golden. It's a code name. The Mink Golden season 3 series will be filming at the Evans Road public boat launch located near the Ashgrove terminal and will be closed to the public on the following dates. So that's Monday, October 20th through Tuesday, October 21st. The boat launch will be closed to the public during the activities. We apologize for the inconvenience. Percy Jackson, the Olympian season 3 has been filming at Evans Road public boat launch. Do you know what this looks like? Do you know what this looks like? It looks like they are going to be filming the dam scene. I don't know if there's anything more iconic in Percy Jackson than the dam scene. Obviously, we had the underwater kiss. We have so many iconic moments. This is just forever engraved in everyone's mind. Like when you think Percy Jackson, one must think about the dam snack bar. And to think that we haven't even gotten a season 2 trailer, but they are already filming the dam scene. What is going on? Like, I'm not complaining that we're getting season 3 content. Obviously, I am in love with everything that they're sharing. But also, I'm kind of getting whiplash, and I know the majority of fans aren't as involved as I am in the fandom and therefore are not even seeing season 3 stuff, but I am, and therefore I am confused. Normal people are just seeing seasons 2 stuff. Maybe normal people have only seen the teaser. Maybe they haven't even seen these pictures. Like, they only know the bare minimum. So I'm here knowing everything. I possess the knowledge of the whole universe, and I kind of feel like that lady in Indiana Jones 4. Like, it's too much for me. My brain is gonna explode. Things are non-linear, and the timeline, which has already always been confusing in Percy Jackson, now it's so messed up in my head. Both Annabeth and Grover are missing in my heart because both season 2 and season 3 are happening at the same time for me. Rick Riordan, just give us a trailer, please. Like 45 days away as of right now. The season is. What do you mean we don't have a trailer? And those are all the news stills that we have gotten so far. So please leave a like if you like this video. Comment down below what changes you think are going to be made to the beginning of the season. Like, these are all supposed to happen within episode 1, all of these stills. So let me know, what do you think? What changes are going to be made, and are the Bulls going to show up? Will Tyson be part of the fight with the last Dragonians or the Canadians? Please let me know down below what you believe, because I love hearing your theories. You guys are usually right. Subscribe if you haven't already and click that bell button to get a notification every time I post a new video. I keep you guys updated on every single piece of Percy Jackson related news, so you're gonna want to click that bell button. Also, I make other kinds of videos just like this every single week, and I guess I'll see you guys next time. Bye!